Hey, welcome to Easy Evangelism. This is PJ here. This is the place where we equip ordinary believers to do extraordinary things simply because they obey Jesus. Jesus said, "Follow me. I will make you a fisher of men." We can't be a follower of Jesus without being a fisher of men. It's our identity. It's who we are. Namaskar. This is another training video for how to engage and reach Hindu. At any time, pause this video. If you've missed something or you want to practice it, that'd be really good. That's the whole point of these videos, is that you train and you practice and then you put it into use. This is just another tool to put in your tool belt if you're in an area with a lot of Hindus, of how you can talk to them, how you can share with them. I have another gospel share for you today. I refer you to my other videos on how to greet a Hindu, how to pray with a Hindu, the 3 circles for a Hindu, and now I have another way of sharing the gospel, how to have a conversation with a Hindu, what I'll call, who's your guru? Who's your guru? You know, there's so many different gods that they need guidance, they need direction. And so to find guidance and direction so that they will be taught a certain way, a certain path, many Hindus, a lot of Hindus will follow a guru. Now the word guru comes from the Sanskrit. And it really is an amazing word. It means the one who leads from darkness to light. The one who leads from darkness to light. And of course, Jesus, Saguru Yeshu, is the one who is the light of the world, who truly leads from darkness to light. So it's a wonderful bridge into the gospel. So who's your guru? This is how it goes. Let's begin. Namaskar. You know, there are so many different paths that many follow a guru. Do you have a guru? Oh yeah? Tell me, what's his name? Interesting. I've learned some of the requirements of a guru. Maybe you can help me with that. You know, to be a good guru, I've learned that he must lead you from darkness to light. He must cast out the darkness of your mind and soul and give you light, right? Because the word itself means one who leads from darkness to light. I mean, is that true? All right. Also, a guru should be God in human form. You know, God in the flesh. I mean, very God right there in the form of the guru. Is that true? Okay. I've also learned that he should have miraculous powers, you know, be able to do miracles. Okay, that's the case too. Great. I've also learned that he should be a poor man. He shouldn't be all about money and getting more money and stuff. He should be a poor man. Is that true? Yeah, I mean, we probably know a lot of religious guys who are all about the money. Also, he's not about the ladies, right? He's unmarried. He's a sadhu. He's celibate, right? He has no wife. He shouldn't be married, right? Exactly. Shouldn't be married, have a girlfriend, anything like that. He's also a man of peace, right? Oh yes, we want to see world peace. And so he's a man of peace. I got another question though. Do you know any gurus who have died and then risen from the dead? Do you know any gurus who have died and then risen from the dead? No? Well, I tell you what, I know a guru. In fact, I follow that guru. He's a Satguru, big guru. He died and rose from the dead. And in fact, he meets all of these requirements. He said, "I am the light of the world." So he truly is one who leads from darkness to light. He is a true guru. He's the Satguru. He's also God in the flesh. He took on human flesh. He lived and walked this life. He lived a perfect and a holy life, fulfilling the Dharma perfectly, had 100% good karma for us. But he also had miraculous powers because he is God in the flesh. So people who were born blind, he gave them sight so that they could see. I mean, doctors today can't even do that. People who were born lame and could never walk, he told them to pick up their bed and walk, and immediately they walked. All right? And doctors can't do that today. He also raised people from the dead. He had a friend who was dead for 4 days, dead so long that he started to stink. And Saguru Yeshu, he stood outside of his grave and he said, you know, "My friend, come out." And his friend walked out of the grave, dead for 4 days, came back to life. And he had tremendous powers. Do you know any gurus who raised people from the dead? Do you know any gurus who themselves rose from the dead? He wasn't a lover of money. right? He wasn't about money. In fact, he said he didn't have a house that he could call his own. He had many women who followed him, but he never touched any of them. In fact, he was never married. He was a true sadhu. He was completely devoted to knowing God and leading others to. Man, he was a man of peace. He came to bring peace. But number one, he bring peace between us and God. He came to bring peace by giving his life for his bhakti, for his followers. You know, most gurus, they take money from their followers, their bhakti, but Sadguru Yeshu was a mukti dada. He came to bring deliverance from samsara, from that endless cycle of sin and death and misery, by giving himself. So when you go to the temple, you do puja, right? And you'll do a coconut, right? Take a coconut there. So on the coconut, what does it look like? Right, it's dark, it's ugly. So that's like us. We're caught in samsara. We're caught in that endless cycle of sin and death and misery. And we need moksha. We need deliverance. But on the outside of us, we're covered in pop. You know, it's all over. It's ugly. Sadguru Yeshu took all of our pop on himself. He took all our bad karma on himself. And then he was broken. So when you break a coconut, what happens? Right, you break a coconut, and it opens up, and out comes all the coconut water, right? That's what happened to Sadguru Yeshu. He was broken for us. He took all of our bad karma on himself, was broken, poured out his blood, okay? And in doing so, though, when you look inside of a coconut, what do you see? It's perfectly white. Yeah, it's perfectly white. White coconut meat, all right? That is us. We're covered in pop. Sadguru Yeshu took all of our pop on himself. He was broken, and then he poured out his blood to make us clean, pure. In fact, he gives us his perfect 100% karma. He perfectly fulfilled the dharma, the obligations, but he gives us all of his good karma and takes all our bad karma on himself to free us from samsara if we follow him. So Sadguru Yeshu met all of the requirements of a good guru. In fact, he went beyond them all. He is the mukti dada. So does your guru meet all of these requirements? Did he rise from the dead? Is he the mukti dada that promises to deliver you from samsara? No, he can't possibly do that. Sadguru Yeshu, he doesn't take from his bhakti. He gives eternal life to his bhakti. He gives joy, right, to his bhakti. So that they can enjoy God forever as it was intended. You know, what's keeping you from following Sadguru Yeshu? Do you have 100% good karma? Well, no, you don't. Do you want to be free from your bad karma and from that samsara, that cycle of sin and death and misery? Do you want moksha? Well, Sadguru Yeshu is the mukti dada who gives you moksha. What's keeping you from following Sadguru Yeshu? So guys, that's how you can using this tool, that's how you can share with your Hindu friend. So who's your guru? All right. You can go back through this, practice it. This is another way that you can share the gospel with your Hindu friend. So Jesus said, follow me, I'll make you fishers of men. So let's go out and let's fish for men. All right. Bye.